How's it going, ladies and gents? Back again, another year, another FIFA. Actually a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky. Not uploaded a video in a while. I sort of had to do an online course, get back into it, and I'm very tired. 5:30 AM on the clock, got the coffee to the right, the mic to the left. But we're back now with a new series. StrokeBall episode 1. I know that name probably sounds a little bit weird for some of you, but it's basically named after the club that we've been managing for a few years now, Stroke CFC. And it's about adopting this stroke philosophy, this beautiful football philosophy. And as I said, I've been managing for 3 years. Close to sacking a couple of times, but hopefully this year it won't come to this. Share the streets for that lyric. Anyway, 4-3-3 false 9. Pep Guardiola's TIKI tactics. Say that 5 times fast, but these tactics actually came to me in a dream, like a vision. So 1 minute I'm dreaming that I'm in bed with, Emilia Clarke, Daenerys Targaryen herself, and next minute I'm just in the Wetherspoons. I'm sharing a table with Pep Guardiola, full English breakfast type thing, and he's sharing these tactics with me, and he's shouting them at me like he really wants me to, drill them in my head. But I wake up and I note them down quick time in the Star Wars notebook. Obi-Wan and Anakin on the front, shout out to the Jedi. But anyway, let's just get straight into the tactics straight in here, straight away. Stop waffling. Alright then, tactics. We want pressure on heavy touch here, just to win it back in the opposition half before they can make the attack. Just get it back in the final third. Width, we want it on 40. Keep it quite narrow, but not too narrow that they can abuse the wings. Depth is very high on 80. Build the play, slow, possession on the chance creation, just to make sure teammates don't run away from the person with the ball. Width on 35, again keep it quite narrow. Players in box on 7, corners and free kicks both on 2. And that just avoids the counter attack, because obviously playing so far up the pitch on that 80 depth, we're going to get countered some occasions, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, instructions are just flashing up. I'll let you pause the video if you need to, but I'm not going to go into too much depth with them right now. Just talk to you about some of the players instead. We got Iniesta. You'll see in a lot of the clips, which some people think is a bit washed out. I think they're wrong. It's not all about pace anymore, is it? It's about the passing, the strategic mind for the TAKA, and he's got that. I think in the interview when I was about to sign him, we were playing a bit of chess, because I played chess with all the players to sort of sharpen their minds, and he checkmated me in about 4 or 5 moves. And you'd think I'd be a bit upset, the amount of time I spend actually playing chess, but I was so pleased with the boy. Like, I knew that he could do great things at Stroke C with that strategic mind that he's got. Anyway, Chiesa puts it into Modric. Can't get the shot away on this occasion. Not really that worried about the counter-attack, because they're set up in some sort of 4-4-2 beta tactics. And you can see the players aren't really about it with that awful pass. Then we got Iniesta, Dybala, Pedro. Back there to Valverde, the centre defensive midfielder. And Pedro makes a lovely pass through to Iniesta. And Pedro, he's a standout player at the club. We've signed him from somewhere in Italy, I think. And we've actually got him in the laboratory, and what we've done is reverse his aging process. Not sure how legal it is, whether the FA would approve or not, but we've got him in the lab and reverse his aging process, something we may do in the future with other players, other sort of icons you might call them, players who have retired, as Iniesta just smashes this home. Maybe he'll be an icon in the future, but at the moment we've just got his team of the week card. And here we go, Martial through on goal. No, he's not. Valverde heads it away. Modric and Iniesta link-ups, which you may think is a bit strange. One's a Real Madrid veteran, the other one's a Barcelona legend. But I hear they're into the same music. They're both like the Beatles and Elvis, things like that, and play a bit of chess. Here they are playing chess together before a game. I think after this chess game in particular, they actually exchanged gamer tags, and they were just streaming a bit of Warzone last night, getting some dubs together. And I appreciate players from different backgrounds trying to get along, for the good of the team. Speaking of the good of the team, after this game, I think, this is FUT Champs. I think we come back to win this one, but we went to the Wetherspoons. I like to, treat the players. Wetherspoons, if you're not from England, it's a very luxurious restaurant. We had a full English breakfast. I think we all had one of them, which dietitians weren't particularly happy about, but sometimes you've got to treat the players. And I think, there's a picture here. I think I'll flash it up. Pedro just enjoying full English breakfast, which I respect. He's taken our culture in. There's no chorizo on a full English breakfast, so, he's not really having a laugh at that. But I've heard he likes bacon, sausage, beans. He's got really into beans and toast as well. And I think the beans on toast, look at that, it's fueling him. I think he's just doing bits for him in that particular occasion. On this clip here, I think he's trying to play it from the back, and that's just a big mistake. Yeah, big mistake, really big mistake, because I've actually got a copy Sun Tzu, The Art of War, you know, an ancient like Eastern philosophy book, and I've gave it out to all of them. And it's sort of like teaches them, let the opposition play into your hands, and that's exactly what we've done here, to press and get the ball back. And here we go, just playing. I think this is the current team I actually showed you just now when I did the tactics. Fakir slapping it near post, and it's just absolutely beautiful. He's a bit proud of himself here. He grabs the ball and he's just running back. He wants to get playing again. And you know, I don't blame him. He's just battering him, as you can see in this clip. Same guy, same manager, then kind of tackles him. Fakir just humiliates the keeper, slots it bottom left after the ball roll, and then he's just like paused it, and he's just gone. You know, I don't blame him if he's that vexed, because he was 3-0 and he was being battered. Here we go for the goal kick. Bellerin here in the 89th minute. Bellerin's a new sign. I brought him in just to sort of give fashion tips. He actually turns out to be really good, which is quite lucky, because we sort of bigged him up to the board since he's left Arsenal, saying he's really good. And obviously the board, they don't really care for football. They're more watching, you know, your golf and shit. As Anderson Talisca gets a last minute equaliser here. But we bigged him up to this particular board member, that, you know, the major shareholder. I think his name's like Gustavo Fring, something like that, owns like this chicken thing. Yeah, it's big in America, I think, Los Pollos Hermanos, something like that. Just allows him to trust me with a lot of money and buy the players that I need, you know. Like David Brent said, another manager quite successful, trust people and they'll be true to you, and I think that's what he's sort of living by at the moment. But for now, boys, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to go and watch David Attenborough sort of on the telly doing another safari. So that's quite interesting. I like the little monkeys and that, and the little lions. I think it's really interesting. So I'm going to go watch that. Put in the comments if you want to see a weekend league video, maybe another tactics video. And I'll get back to you. See you later.